Hello, my beautiful, fabulous, sweet, sexy, sassy Scorpios. How are y'all tonight or today or wherever, whenever you're seeing and hearing this video? My name is Darlene. I'm here to do your reading today, and I hope you will look at my other, I started to say playlists. Yes, I do have other playlists here. I also am a medium, and I have deceased loved ones playlist that may interest you if you've lost a loved one. I also go live here on YouTube and do mini readings. So if you are looking for a little bit more personal reading, be sure you're subscribed and you've hit your notification bell. And lastly, I do, if you want personal and private, I do those as well. Information is in the description box. Business out of the way now. We want to know who and what's coming toward my Scorpios in love. I haven't done one of these for you in a hot minute. And a very warm welcome to newcomers, and welcome back to my regulars. Thank you so much for your continued support. And I'm running out of things to say, and the deck's not giving me any cards here, so let's see. Maybe this is not the deck. I certainly thought it was, but we'll see. Running out of things to yak on about. This is apparently not the deck. Okay, let's try another one. The good old tried and true Rider-Waite has been very talkative lately. Let's see. We are asking please and thank you. Who and what's coming towards my Scorpio in the new future. My readings are timeless, so whenever you find them. And you know what all the other readers say too? If it doesn't resonate, just not your reading today. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, apparently Spirit is boycotting telling you. No, it's not. I'm just joking. We did have some come out here. Okay, let's see. Who and what's coming toward my Scorpios? And I realize you can't see the cards. If I put them down here, and I will put them down here a little bit, I tend to knock them off, and I didn't want to do that. So let's see. Okay, hopefully that will happen. Now, I don't have any cards that indicate this is someone from your past. So bear that in mind, but it certainly could be. So let's look. In fact, if anything, well, let me see. I'm going to change that. It could be somebody new. However, these cards, the way I'm looking at them now, it probably is someone you already know. We have a Page of Swords in reverse. Let me see. I know you can't see them all here, but whoa, that's good enough. Page of Swords in reverse. Someone you're very possibly not talking to, or you stopped talking to. Someone who might even be spying on you, or you spying on them. That could be anything from checking your social media to looking at pictures of you. Now, if this is someone from your past you're hoping to hear from, they're saying they very well might want to start over. Now, I want to make this about you, Scorpio, but that's not the question I asked, and I'm going to stick with that. So, for some of you, this is someone new because the Fool means the beginning of the Fool's journey, right? Someone coming in fast, someone coming in determined. Now, here's what makes me think it's somebody you may already know. The Justice card in reverse. Either this person is possibly getting out of a legal situation or in the process of a legal situation or isn't there yet, or this is someone from your past who you've had some injustice with. So this could be either one. Now, interesting. There's no gender in tarot. I have a Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who is holding back their feelings, could be even overly emotional, one extreme or the other. Could be a bit needy at the moment. I'm not saying all the time, but this could be someone, again, another card that makes me think this might be somebody you already know, the Hangman. It is in the upright. This talks about someone who may need to get a new perspective. We may be taking a time out here so I can think about this situation. Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody who's not quite done healing. Again, taking a time out to get that new perspective. Another card that would indicate you're probably not talking to this person. Now, let me push these up here, see what's at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio, this is someone that you thought would make you happy, or at one time did make you happy. And I believe this is vice versa. You made them happy at one time. There was happiness here at one time, right? And now there's regret. This is this person saying something they regret. Could be that they didn't give to you equally. Also could be they could have even ghosted you. This is the Hermit card. And they stopped giving to this connection, or they, worse, they dumped that cup out of love out onto the ground. But they're telling me that if they did pull away suddenly, especially, they feel like this was a missed opportunity. That's a good description. It feels like they just poured that cup out on the ground. Now, this is somebody who might have needed to change and wasn't willing to. And that could have been, what they didn't want to change might have been something around overindulgence. And maybe they didn't want to give that up, and that's why they didn't come to you correctly and put in the work. They could have held back communication again, and or they could have been very cutting and cold and cut you out sharply, and maybe even withheld the truth from you and walked away. They could have been more focused on money, and maybe you just said, or stability of some kind, or somewhere else. And I think you said, maybe, well, clearly they don't want anything to do with me. Or this person might have said, no, I just don't think this is the right path for me. Yeah. So it looks to me like, more than likely, this is someone from your past, Scorpio. Now, I will ask if this person has any intentions towards you, what they would be. What would they be? What are they, if they have any intentions towards you? Well, I think your person thinks this is over, and I don't say that lightly, but let me go a layer deeper than just that. This is a card for me as a reader of endings. Now, it means betrayal. It means very likely this person has, betrayed you multiple times. Now, in the reverse, this is an ending someone's having trouble getting over, an ending someone's having trouble letting go of, or an ending they just don't want to happen. This could even be the ending of something that was a serious committed relationship, or it could be this betrayal and this ending happened because of either another commitment, or because maybe you wanted them to commit to you and they refused to do that. It's just that is right in the middle of this no movement, no communication card. So the holdup, it looks to me like this. Now, this could be another relationship that they're in. I have to say that. This could be some kind of tradition. It could be a religion. Maybe you have religious differences with each other, cultural differences, belief systems of some kind. But it represents tradition, doing things by the rules, those kind of things. And now, I could say this person might have the betrayal here. Could be that this person didn't tell you that they were in another situation. There's lots of ways I can read that. And that's why there is now nothing happening, no expansion, no nurturing, or you didn't feel nurtured. That could be too. All right, what else? What else? That's a lot, but we will take them. Interesting. This card wanted to show itself earlier, the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, and the Two of Cups in the reverse. King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So, this person coming toward you, who's not been communicating with you, it looks like, either, and you'll know your situation, I don't, because there's a lot of different people and a lot of different stories here. But again, I come back to the way that these cards have fallen for me. Their intentions towards you. They don't necessarily want it to be over, I feel. Or, I don't know, there is an or to that. Their intentions might be to come towards you and or to... let me put this way. I asked intentions, but they may be thinking about some kind of traditional commitment to you, but they're not talking about it. They're not ready to move on that. Now, this is either, again, if this is someone that you were in a long time committed or serious commitment to, this is upside down now. This is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And this talks about a lack of stability. This could even be affecting money in some way, in a negative way. A lack of harmony in the home. A breakup. And then I have this King of Pentacles, who is the antithesis of that. He is focusing on his money. He's focusing on his stability. He is stable. He often is a married or committed king. And so I asked their intentions. It looks like, I'm sorry to say, Scorpio, that they are walking away. So for whoever this reading is for, it looks to me like your person, although I don't have the tradition, this is why I'm going to have to clarify, because to me, if they were in a third party, I'd be seeing cards like the I'd be seeing the Three of Swords, or the Three of Cups, or even the Three of Pentacles, and none of those cards are here. And so that's why that almost always comes out for me in a third party situation. So I'm wondering if this is saying that's what they're walking away from, but I have to clarify this. This is too much of a cliffhanger here. Where's my little light seer? Here we go. Can't leave my Scorpios on the cliff like this. Let's ask. Now let's see. Which will give me the best answer here? So, their intentions, what we really want to know here. What is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? If you hear some noise outside, it's kids and dogs barking. Okay. Well, that's my, oh, there, okay. So this looks like this may be saying this is disharmony with you, because that's what I was questioning. Is this disharmony somewhere else or with you? Because I have, to me, this is the card of apology, the Page of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry card. I'm sorry, I'm having remorse and regret. And I might want to come towards you and talk about that now, but not yet. So, okay. And then, what is this Eight of Cups? Who and what are they walking away from? I don't know if it's you, Scorpio, or is it some other situation? What are they walking away from, please? What is this Eight of Cups? The Emperor and, oh. Okay, bear with me, y'all. I'm trying to make sense of this. It's a weird energy. I don't just read the cards, I read energy. And so it feels very strange, and I'm trying to make sense of it. So I'm clarifying this Eight of Cups. I've got the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. So I guess I would have to say what are they walking, well, let's say they're walking away. Read it one more time. Okay. Maybe what they're walking away from, oh, there's so many ways I could, I'm going to get another one because that's, there's, oh, and the deck is exploding. I don't know if you can see that or not. I need another card on that because I just do. I didn't mean for this to be a long reading, but can't leave it there. Give me more, please. Give me one more on this Eight of Cups. Make it clear, please. Well, there's one that just flipped over. Pentacle, stability. I'm trying to get stability here. I haven't been able to get a new perspective. Okay. I haven't surrendered to my happiness here. Somebody has been trying to get in control. Somebody, your person is walking away from something they thought was going to make them happy. Something that they were trying to, maybe their person was trying to boss up, trying to be an authority figure here, going towards something that was going to make them happy, and yet at the same time they found they couldn't really surrender to this. It's almost like they're saying, I'm leaving where I am, but I don't know how to be happy. Honestly, that's almost what that says to me. It was a weird energy from the get-go. Like, maybe you're, I don't know how to be happy, and yet here's the King of Happiness, the King of Cups. I don't know. Yeah, he gives his cup and he takes it away. He doesn't put the work in, and yet, wait a minute, let me put these. And yet he doesn't want to give up. This person is back and forth. This has been that's why we have 10 swords here. This has happened. Maybe this is somebody who's been in and out of your life, back and forth. And you think you're seeing the backside of them. You think you're seeing the backside of them, right? And then here they come back in acting like, I'm bossing up this time. I promise, Scorpio, I'm bossing up this time. I'm going to make you happy, I promise. And then here they go again, not giving in, not getting that new, you discover they really haven't changed. There's no new perspective. They don't surrender again. They don't surrender. because then I get this, oh, I'm coming in all Mr. Lovey-dovey, and then I'm not, and holding back, and I'm not really putting the work in. I just want you to think that I'm still hanging in here with you, but I'm really not changing, and maybe there's just going to be more disappointment, and I'm going to go backing up and disappearing again. That's what, now I'm not trying to interject something that's not here for you, clearly, if this is not your reading, but somebody's trying to be strong, I think, to come toward you. This is one of the cards that represents you. For me, in a reading, is the Empress. Maybe it's because this person's been juggling you in some form or fashion. That could be juggling you with work, right? And that caused a Tower moment. And here's that Fool back again, wanting to start over. Gosh, I hope this reading's making sense. Just for grins and giggles, I'm going to ask what this Hierophant is about. Show me what this Hierophant is about, please, Spirit. Yeah, I know that's not the original saying. Grins and giggles. Okay, I had it. I had it. Oh, yeah. Okay. For most of you, I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. Yep. Let me pick the cards up here. For most of you, this was somebody who was already in another relationship. There's the card. 3 of Cups. Was already in a committed relationship. Whether they told you or they didn't tell you. But my guess is they didn't. Now, this is who's coming towards you. If you don't already know about it and you're meeting somebody new, you might want to get clear, because there may be something they're not telling you here. Anything else you want to tell me about this Hierophant? I would love to be able to say they're breaking up with their person here. That, I don't feel that's necessarily the case, because this Hierophant, to me, this would be in reverse. Now, sometimes the 10 of Pentacles, that could be, you got a 10 of Pentacles right next to this 2 of Cups. If this is not you, and you haven't been in a long-term relationship with this person, then it is saying this is another relationship that they could be leaving. So if this is someone newer and you haven't been in that commitment, that could be that. Give me one more card, please, for this Hierophant. Yep, there she is. No gender in tarot, but there she is. This person was committed, third party, to a Queen of Pentacles. Well, there you have it. I mean, I don't know what else to ask. So this is intentions. Now, we did ask intentions. So I would have to say, even though they don't want to leave you, Scorpio, even though they're having a hard time getting over this, it looks like they are, in fact, committed to somebody else. Whether they're telling you that or they're not, or you already know it, they're not communicating now about that. And again, I tell you what I'm going to do. It's almost like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about that, Scorpio. I'm sorry I didn't tell you about that. And then I don't... All right. Shoot. In for penny, in for pound. Tell me about this 2 of Cups. Is this my Scorpio that they're breaking up with? Or is this the other person they're breaking up with? That's what y'all really want to know, I know. Ooh. Okay. Well, this changes things. This changes things. One second. I'm looking at what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Well, okay. I love it when tarot's clear. This 2 of Cups is clarified by the Lovers in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I ask, who is this? This is somebody they chose, and now they're saying, oh, that wasn't a good choice. Because this card was originally called the Choice. It's about making a choice in love. When it's in reverse, I made a bad choice in love. I made a bad choice in love. And this is about someone, in other words, this is saying, this is the I'm not single card. So it sounds like this person over here is who they're breaking up with, Scorpio, not you. That's what the cards are telling me. I ask, who are they breaking up with? They're breaking up with, apparently, this, this Nine of Pentacles that they made a bad choice with. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's not single. If they'd broken up with you, you would be, and they're telling me, yeah, this didn't work out. I've just lost passion over there. Yeah, that's what happens when the grass is not so green. That's all I'm saying. I lost passion for that collaboration. And boy, I've been up in my head. I've been really thinking about all this. Trying to get clarity, trying to figure out how to communicate this, making plans, looking out at those distant shores, dreaming, thinking about how I'm going to do what? Come to you. Remember this Chariot in the beginning here? Come to you. Move forward, fast forward movement, and now this Eight of Wands is in the upright. That's communication and movement, and now the cards are repeating. Now they'll come in, apparently after this breakup, and tell you how they feel, but they might not tell you the whole story because they might be a bit emotionally unavailable after this. And again, they may tell you, I can't put the work in. In other words, this may be happening right now. They might not really be free from this yet. And I think, because I didn't talk about it, but you know, this King of Pentacles could be saying, I just had this breakup, or I'm in the middle of it, and I have to focus on my stability now. I have to focus on my work and get my money back to where it needs to be. And so they may be waiting to get their money together before they can move on to go to boss up, to go toward their happiness and get their new perspective. So this, you know, this has, to me, the feeling of something that's happening right now in this person's life. You know, we just had our second eclipse this month, a couple of days ago, and that's all about endings and beginnings. And so I just feel like this may be about that. And I wanted to look what's at the bottom of the deck here. I love it. Up here where we had the first row of cards, and I was not looking. This is my plans didn't work out. Plans falling through. What kind of plans? Plans I had to, you know, come and bring my cup of love to you. I was going to try to boss up, but some things came to light. What came to light? What was illuminated? Things about this Queen of Pentacles. So something's gone down. Ooh, yeah. Maybe she didn't tell the truth about something, or she might be so cold and whatever that your person's had to deal with that sword, or it could be your person, because again, I don't read body parts. Yeah. This queen could have come back, either of those queens. There's two queens there, you know. There's two queens there. There could have been disappointment, and somebody might have come back and said, oh, I'm going to make it right, and I know I disappointed you, but blah, blah, blah. And trying to hold on to your person, or we're trying to hold on to the other person, whatever. And now, and there was some kind of a bad conversation or a fight, and that caused a tower moment. So, yeah, there was some lying and cheating about something. A missed opportunity. You know, this king could have been your person. Could have been a little overconfident. I don't know. Might have come in. He might have had a strategy, but then again, he might have been telling lies and he might have been cheating. Here's the choice. Here's the choice he made. Up here, before we clarify, there's the choice. Ooh, I'm going to go check out on the other side of that fence. That grass looks much greener over there. And then this happened. So I think your person, yeah, things didn't work out. What can I say? They don't want to reconcile. They don't want to collaborate over there. Yep. And then they start. So, Scorpio, again, this has the feeling of something that is very fresh for them. It's very, it's like it's happening now or very recent. And I feel like their intentions are, when they get this mess a little bit more cleared up, where they can walk away from it. They're focusing on their money. They're trying to walk away. They're trying to walk away here to go to their own happiness. Then you might hear from them. But right now, I think they're just dealing with this situation in their lives. Now, I know that's not going to resonate for everyone, but that certainly seems to be the majority of you are dealing with that story. And so if it's not your story, then again, please check out one of the other ones. My readings are all timeless, but that looks like what's going on. Oh, this is a longer reading than I planned, but hopefully it'll help somebody out there. Thank you guys so very much. If you'd like a private reading, information is in the description box. And I hope you'll join me on one of my lives. I do very reasonably priced little mini reads there. If you need a little quick reading, I can do that for you there. So, okay guys, thank you for being here. Many blessings, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.